My son, my child, after all that we have done for you, after all our sacrifices, never would I have believed you to be capable of this. You were my greatest hope. You still are, for I cannot believe, no, I cannot believe, my Jove, that you will go on being so stubborn. Then you don't love your parents anymore. You don't love your clothes, your sister, your grandparents. Isn't that right, my daughter?
Yes, Mom, that's true. Oh, after so many sacrifices and so much finagling.
And to think you won't say a word, stubborn boy. You refuse to listen to a word I say.
He's plugged up his ears. He's wearing a disgusting look.
I am a wretched mother. I brought a monster into the world. A monster. That's what you are. Here is your grandmother, who wants to speak to you. She's tottering. She is octogenaric. Perhaps you'll be swayed by her. By her age, her past, her future.
Listen well to me. I've had experience. There's a lot of it behind me. I, too, like you, had a great uncle who had 3 addresses. He gave out the address and telephone number of 2 of them, but never that of the 3rd, where he sometimes hid out, for he was in the Secret Service. No, I've not been able to convince him. Oh, poor us.
And here is your grandfather, who would also like to speak to you. Alas, he cannot. He is much too old. He is Plantagenet.
Like Plantagenets.
He is deaf and dumb. He is tottering.
He can only toot.
A charming sister sang plaintively, I'm only 18, and more's a pity.
It's all useless. He won't budge.
My dear brother, you're a naughty boible. In spite of all the immense love I have for you, which swells my heart to the breaking point, I detest you. I execrate you. You're making our mama weep. You're unstringing our papa with his big, ugly police inspector's mustaches. As for your grandparents, look at what you've done to them. I thought you had better manners than that. Come on, don't make our mama weep. Don't make our papa angry. Don't make our grandmother and grandfather blush with shame.
You are no son of mine. I disown you. You're not worthy of my ancestors. You resemble your mother and the idiots and imbeciles of her family. Now, this doesn't matter to her, for she's only a woman. I have this to say. You show yourself unworthy at one and the same time of my ancestors, but of your ancestors, who disown you for the same reason that I do, and of your descendants, who certainly will never see the light of day, for they'll prefer to let themselves be killed than to have a coming to be murdered and patricide. You have nothing more to envy me for. When I think that I had the unfortunate idea of wishing for a son, and not a red poppy. No, this is all your fault.
Alas, my husband! I believed I was doing the right thing. I'm completely half desperate.
Poor mama.
Useless to linger longer crying over a destiny irrevocably spilt. I'll remain here no more. I want to remain worthy of my bare fours. The whole tradition, all of it, remains with me. I'm below in this joint. Through it.
Oh, don't go away. You see, because of you, your father is leaving us. Kangaroo!
A charming
Quiet or I'll smack you.
Once and for all, I'm leaving this room to its own destiny. There's nothing else to do anyway. I'm going to my bedroom next door. I'll pack my bags and you'll never see me again. except at meal times and sometimes during the day and in the night to get a bite to eat. And you'll pay me back for your nastiness.
Oh, Father, this is the obnubulation of puberty.
That's enough. Useless. Farewell, son of a pig and a poke. Farewell, wife. Farewell, brother. Farewell, sister of your brother.
Of a pig and a pope! How can you tolerate that? He's insulting her and insulting himself and vice versa. This is the first time, if not the last, that he has made such a scene with Mama. And I have no idea how we're going to get out of it.
Calm, Jacqueline. You alone have sense enough to come in out of the rain.
Oh, Mother, all roads lead to Rome.
We'll hear about you in the newspapers, Actograph.
Pawnbroker.
People watch. No, on his telephone. That's all I can tell you.
Filthy but honest, the sister sang.
Let's pretend that I've said nothing. And anyway, what do they want of me?
Listen to me, my dear brother, dear colleague, and dear compatriot. I'm going to speak to you as between the two candid eyes of brother and sister. I come to you one last time, which will certainly not be the last.
Oh, show me that you're a sister worthy of a brother such as I.
Far be it from me to be guilty of such a fault. I'm going to teach you one thing. I am not an abricant. Papa is not an abricant. Mama's not an abricant. Nor are you an abricant.
So?
You don't understand me because you don't follow me. It's very simple.
Oh, words. What crimes are committed in your name?
I'm going to tell you the whole thing in 27 words. Here it is, and try to remember it. You are chronometrable.
And the rest?
That's all. The 27 words are contained in those 3 words according to their gender.
Chronometrable? But it's not possible. It's not possible.
Yes, it is. You've just got to figure it out.
Oh, chronometrable. Chronometrable. Me? This is not possible. And if it is possible, it's frightful. But then I must. Oh, cruel indecision. There's no legal protection. Hideous, frightful. All law becomes self-destroying when it's not defended.
Psst. Did the sister work?
Shh, my dear Mama, we must wait. Wait for the result of the operation.
Let's abide by the circumstances. The conclusions oblige me. It's tough, but it's the game of the rule. It applies in such cases. Chronometrable. Oh, well, yes. I adore hashed brown potatoes.
Oh, my son! You are truly my son!
I told you that my idea would get him on his feet again.
I certainly told you that to make her.
Go on, little vixen. My son, it's really true. You really love hashed brown potatoes. You make me so happy.
Yes, I like them. I adore them.
I'm proud of you. Say it again, my little chap. Say it again. Let me hear it.
I adore hashed brown potatoes. I adore hashed brown potatoes. I adore hashed brown potatoes.
That's making grandfather sing again.
Gaston, come here. Your son adores hashed brown potatoes.
Come, Papa, he's just said that he adores hashed brown potatoes.
Is this really true?
Tell your father, my little Jackie, what you just told your sister, and what you told your darling mother, all overcome with motherly feelings that shake her with delight.
I adore hashed brown potatoes.
Can it be that all is not lost? That would be too wonderful, and not a moment too soon. My son, solemnly come to my arms. That's enough. I take back my renunciation. I am happy that you adore hashed brown potatoes. I reintegrate you with your ancestors, with tradition, with hashing, with everything.
That's important too.
I pardon you then. I overlook and involuntarily, moreover, all your youthful faults as well as mine.
How good you are.
Oh, indigent father.
Listen, I'm thinking it over. You will percuss, so keep at it.
I adore potatoes.
Let's not waste time.
Gaston, if that's the case, if things are that way, we could marry him off. We were only waiting for him to make honorable amends, and he's done it. Jack, all is under control. The plan foreseen at the beginning's already realized. The engagement is completely prepared. Your fiancé is here. Parents, too. Jack, you may remain seated.
Let the fiancé enter then. Oh, that's the agreed upon signal.
The future is ours.
Come on. No, but come on, you're making me jealous.
Hillbilly.
At least I won't be caught with my pants down.
She's got feet. They're truffles.
That's natural.
And they're for walking.
For walking.
Why, yes, the better to trickle you.
Let's see. Prove it.
And she's got a hand.
Show it.
Would you like a first set
Showering
of
pots and pans.
Sure enough, but I suspected as much.
And toes.
Stub.
But yes, my child.
And she's got armpits.
Returns pit.
Would you like a piece made pie?
what calves? True calves.
Ah, yes, like in my time.
Melanchthon did better.
Charming.
Come on, make love to me. You're my husband.
Now listen carefully to me, my son. I hope you have understood.
Oh, yes, of course. I was forgetting.
She's got hips.
Oh, the better to eat you, my child.
And she's got green pimples on her beige skin, red breasts on a mauve background, an illuminated navel, a tongue the color of tomato sauce, pan brown square shoulders, and all the meat needed to merit the highest commendation. What more do you need?
Oh, what a brother I'm stuck
her.
This distresses me.
Jack, this is my final warning.
Good. Then we agree. That'll go with the potatoes.
Agreed.
Happily.
I knew everything would be all right.
In short, you'll have nothing to fear. The fit's in the fire.
Good. It's a bargain. Your heart has chosen in spite of yourself.
Oh, the hard heart always makes me weep.
Me too. It melts me.
It melts me in one eye. It makes me cry in the other two.
That's the truth.
Oh, there's no need to be astonished. All parents feel that way. It's a sort of sensitivity in the true sense of the word.
That's our business.
Don't be angry, Papa. I said it without thinking, but knowingly.
Would you like a piece of advice?
Oh, my daughter always knows how to arrange things. Besides, that's her specialty.
What is her specialty?
Oh, she doesn't have one, dear.
That's very natural.
Oh, it's not so natural as all that. But she's passing through a phase. Finally, in short, let's place the fiancés face to face. And let's see the face of the young bride. Now, this is only a simple formality.
Of course, it's only normal. Go ahead.
We were going to suggest it to you.
Would you like a piece of advice?
Come on, then.
Oh,
The face of
crap.
the bride. Oh, ravishing. What do you have to say?
Oh, if I were 20 years younger.
Annie.
Oh, 20 years younger to the day. Oh, to the window fastener.
As much as possible.
You have nothing to say. Kiss her.
Oh, my little children, would you like a piece of
This
advice?
is going to be charming. Oh, my children.
Happy, aren't you?
Well, then you are a man. My expenses will be reimbursed.
Come on, my son-in-law.
Come on, my brother. My sister.
You will get along well together, the two of you.
Oh, they truly are made for each other, and all the rest that people say of these occasions.
Oh, my children! No! She hasn't got enough. What I want is one with 3 noses, I tell you. 3 noses at least.
Oh, isn't he naughty?
Aren't you forgetting all the handkerchiefs she'd need in the winter?
That's the least of my worries. Moreover, they would be included in the dowry.
I'm going to pack my bags. I'm going to pack my bags. Your finer feelings are not getting the upper hand. Insensate. Listen carefully to me. Truth has only 2 sides, but it's the 3rd side that's best. You can take my word for it. On the other hand, I expected this.
It's annoying. It's annoying, but not terribly. If it is only that, everything can still be arranged.
This is nothing. There's nothing wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We've foreseen this instant. We have, at your disposal, a second only daughter. And she is completely equipped with 3 noses.
She's trinary in everything, moreover, and for everything.
Don't be afraid. You'll see. You'll see.
Goodbye, everybody.
How sweet she is, nevertheless.
That doesn't matter, I tell you. You're going to see the other one now. And you won't have anything to complain about either.
A lily is not a tiger. That says it all.
Thrilling! Oh, brother, you can't possibly hold out for any more.
Oh, my child, my children, you must be darned proud of her.
Somewhat. A lot. Quite a bit. You bet.
Now, my friend, you're in luck. To the bottle. Your desire has been specifically granted. Here she is. Here she is. Your 3-nosed fiancée.
She's even passable. There are others that are homelier. I want a much homelier one. This is too much. This is intolerable. It's inadmissible.
You're not going to let people ridicule your daughter, your wife, and yourself? Yes, we've been lured into this trap only to be ridiculed.
My God! Jack! Gaston! Jack! Reckon, son. If I'd known, I'd have strangled you in your last cradle. Yes! With my maternal hands. I am an unfortunate mother.
Mama.
You can't get out of it that way. This can't go on like this.
Don't do anything rash.
I demand reparations, explanations, excuses, and a total cleansing of this stain on our honor, which, however, will never be completely erased. At least not concurrently.
Oh, that word, concurrently, has always made me groan for any vows concurrence.
Mama, don't task your brain. It isn't worth the bubble.
What do you expect me to do? Destiny has willed it. There's no word for your attitude. Henceforth, you will have no need for respect. Don't count on it anymore.
Mama, my sweet potato, Mama!
She's not homely enough.
What an insolent boy. It's shameful.
Not homely enough. Not ugly enough. Have you really seen her? Have you eyes?
We must assert our rights. You must demand reparations.
Wait, that's all right. Nobody's to blame. It's nobody's fault.
It's the fault of all of you. You pack of hounds, low scoundrels, devils, huns.
But what do you want me to do? She's not homely enough. That's the way it is, and that's all there is to it.
He goes on insulting us, this puppy.
He doesn't know a thing about women.
There's no point in putting on that photogenic little pose. You're not any smarter than we are.
She's not ugly. She's not ugly. She wouldn't even sour milk. She's almost pretty.
Have you any milk here so that we can see?
He doesn't want to. He's bluffing. He knows that milk would sour. It just doesn't suit his convenience. It can't go on like this. I'm going to.
No, I beg of you, Robert Cornelius. None of that here. No blood between your hands. Don't be so assassinous. We'll appeal directly to the law in the Palace of Justice.
I wash my hands of this. I dishonor you forever, just like when you were 2 years old. And you too. I dishonor you all.
Good. So much the better. This will be over all the faster.
Then you've lied to us. I suspected it. I'm nobody's fool. So you want me to tell you the truth?
Yes, for it comes from the mouths of little children.
You've lied to us just now when you declared to us on your honor that you adored hashed brown potatoes. Yes, you ignobly lied like alkali. This was nothing more than a mean trick unworthy of the respect that we all have borne you in this noble house with its traditions since your infancy. The reality is really this. You don't love hashed brown potatoes. You've never loved them. You will never love them.
I execrate them. What cynicism!
Our God, my big brother!
The unnatural son of an unfortunate mother and father.
Let this serve as a revelation to us.
Whether this serves you as a revelation or not, and if it could serve you as a revelation, so much the better for you. There's nothing I can do about it. I was born like this. I've done all that was in my power. I am what I am.
What an unfeeling heart. Not a nerve twitches in his face.
He's an intransigent stranger. Or worse than that. You chin up and do your duty.
Remain, unhappy girl, with your lover, since you are his presumed spouse.
He doesn't like hashed brown potatoes.
He execrates them.
Better not count on their gratitude.
The young people nowadays.
Oh, they're two of a kind.
They're well matched.
I am, by nature, very gay. You could see it if you wanted to. I'm the gaiety in sorrow, in travail, in ruin, in desolation. Ah, 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 bread, peace, mourning, liberty, and gaiety.
Because of your noses?
Oh, no. Because I'm taller than my sister, sir. In all the world, there's not another like me. I'm light, I'm frivolous, I'm very serious. I'm not so serious, nor very frivolous. In all the world, there's not another like me. I can play the piano, I can arch my back. I've been properly housebroke. I've had a solid bringing up.
Let's talk about something else.
Speak, then.
When I was born, I was almost 14 years old. That's why I was able to understand more easily than most what it was all about. Yes, I understood it quickly. I hadn't wanted to accept this situation. I said as much without mincing words. I refused to accept it. They swore that someone would devise a remedy. I made other criticisms in order finally to declare to them that I preferred to withdraw. Do you understand? They replied that they would find it hard to do without me. In short, I stipulated my absolute conditions. The situation would surely change, they said. They would take useful measures. They implored me to hope. They appealed to my understanding, to all my love, to my feelings, to my pity. This couldn't go on for too long, not for too long a time, they assured me. As for me personally, I would enjoy the highest regard. I fell for it. But everything was fake. Ah, they had lied to me. Centuries and centuries have passed. People, they all had the word goodness in their mouths, a bloody knife between their teeth. Someone would surely come to look for me. And how to escape? They've boarded up the doors, the windows with nothing. They've taken away the stairs. One can't get out through the attic anymore. You can't get out through there. But nevertheless, according to what they've told me, they've left trapdoors all over the place. If I should find them, I absolutely want to go away. If one can't get out through the attic, there's always the cellar. Yes, the cellar. It would be best to go out down there than to be here. Anything is preferable to my present situation. Even a new one.
Oh, yes, the cellar. I know all the trapdoors.
We can understand each other.
Listen, I have some horses, some stallions, some brood mares. I have only those. Would you like to hear about them?
yes. Tell me about your horses.
Would you like the one about the horse of the desert, of the city in the Sahara?
The metropolis of the desert.
All the bricks, all the houses that are made of bricks. The streets are burning. The fire runs through underneath. The dry air, the very red dust.
And the fiery dust.
The natives there have been dead for a long time. Their cadavers are desiccating in the houses.
Behind the closed shutters, behind the red iron grills.
Not a man in the empty streets. Not a beast, not a bird, not a blade of grass, not even a withered one. Not a rat, not a fly.
The metropolis of my future.
Suddenly, in the distance, a horse whinnies. Approaches.
Yes, that's it.
Galloping at full speed, galloping at full speed.
Yay!
There he is on the great empty square. There he is. He whinnies, runs around galloping, runs around galloping, runs around galloping, runs around galloping.
Yay! At full speed galloping, at full speed galloping. Oh, yes. Galloping, galloping, galloping as hard as he can.
His hoofs click, clack, click, clack, galloping, striking sparks, click, clack, click, clack.
Bravo, that's it, I know. Oh, I know what's going to happen next. But quickly, quickly. Go on. Hurrah!
He trembles. He's afraid, the stallion.
Oh, yes, hurrah. He whinnies. He cries out his fear. Nay! Nay! He cries with fear. Nay! Let's hurry. Let's hurry.
Oh, he won't escape, never fear. He turns around and around, gallops in a circle.
Oh, bravo, that's it. I see a spark in his mane. He shakes his head. It burns him. It hurts him.
He's afraid. He gallops in a circle. He rears.
His mane is blazing. Oh, his beautiful mane. He cries, he whinnies. The flame flashes up. Oh, his mane is blazing. His mane is burning. Burn, burn.
The more he gallops, the more the flame spreads. He's mad. He's terrified. He's in pain. He's sick. He's afraid. He's in pain. It flames up. It spreads all over his body.
He leaps. Oh, what flaming leaps. Flaming, flaming. He cries. He rears up. Oh, stop, stop, Roberta. It's going too fast. Not so fast.
He called me by my given name. He's going to love me.
The fire is burning too fast. It's going to end. I'll make the fire last.
The fire that goes so fast. The flames are coming out of his ears and his nostrils and thick smoke.
He screams with fear. He screams with pain. Oh, he leaps so high. He has wings of flame.
How beautiful he is. He's turning all pink like an enormous lampshade. He wants to fly. He stops. He doesn't know what to do. His horseshoes smoke and redden. Through his transparent hide, we see the fire burning inside him. He flames. He's a living torch. He's only a handful of cinders. He's no more, but we hear still in the distance the echo of his cries reverberating and weakening, like the whinnyings of another horse in the empty streets.
Oh, my throat is parched. This has made me thirsty. Water, water! Ah, how he flamed, the stallion. How beautiful it was. Ah. I'm thirsty.
Why don't you take off this thing that you're wearing? What is it? Or who is it?
Guess. It's a kind of cat. I put it on at dawn.
Is it a castle?
I keep it on my head all day. At table at the parlor, I never take it off.
Is it a camel? A capricorn?
It'll strike you with its paws, but it can till the soil.
Is it a catapult?
It weeps sometimes.
Is it a Qatar?
It can live underwater.
Catfish?
It can also float on the waves.
Is it a catamaran?
You're warm.
Is it a caterpillar?
Sometimes it likes to hide in the mountains. It's not pretty.
Catamount?
It makes me laugh.
Is it a cataclysm or a catalog?
It screams. It splits my
Is
ears.
it a caterwall?
It loves
Is
ornaments.
it a catacomb?
No.
The cat's got my tongue.
It's a cap.
Oh, take it off! Take it off, Jack! My Jack! With me, you'll be in your element. I have some, as many as you want. Quantities.
Of caps?
No, of cats. Skinless ones.
Oh, my cat.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my catawampus.
In the cellar of my castle, everything is cat.
Everything is cat.
Oh, all we need to designate things is one word. Cat. Cats are called cat. Food, cat. Insects, cat. Chairs, cat. You, cat. Me, cat. The roof, cat. Number 1, cat. 2, cat. 3, cat. 20, cat. 30, cat. All the adverbs, cat. All the prepositions, cat. It's easier to talk that way.
In order to say, I'm terribly sleepy, let's go to sleep.
Cat, 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 cat.
In order to say, bring me some golden noodles, some warm lemonade, and no coffee.
Cat, 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 cat.
And Jack and Roberta.
Cat, cat.
Oh, yes, it's easy to talk now. In fact, it's scarcely worth the bother. You have 9 fingers on your left hand. Oh, you're rich. I'll marry you.
For when your troubles start multiplying, there's it's easy to forget them without trying. Just a pocket full of get your phone started. Sing it for